If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. What a week it has been for us Trias holders. Finally, after all that time of waiting, the pretty much the last 6 months of this year going sideways, topping out $5, dumping to 50% on the KuCoin FUD. KuCoin still having it on that list where they might delist it. Hopefully they don't. I don't think they will. They had their opportunity, and even before that delisting FUD, I was already suggesting after this wick over here that we would dump to $2.50. Yes, we went to $2 cents higher. 2 cents higher. I was expecting $2.50, went to $2.52. So what? We were still anticipating this dump. It came, and it came using a catalyst, which was the KuCoin FUD. So we already saw the signs there. We already had technical targets to the downside. However, the KuCoin FUD acted as a catalyst. And then over these months over here, we were saying we must reclaim the 200 EMA and actually confirm it as support. Then by breaking this golden pocket, we will meet that. After rejecting this area, we must hold the golden pocket as the reversal wave has been created, and the 200 EMA acting as the bottom of this daily uptrend, sitting on the golden pocket as well, suggesting that this has to hold a support if we want to get an eventual break through this point. We saw that, and literally over this past week, we're seeing incredible moves over here. Back on Sunday, 23%, Monday 14%, Tuesday 7%, today 4%. Yes, we were a lot higher already today, but it's just nice to see that this keeps rallying. We were already up 15% earlier today, and we finally met my 1618 technical target, which I've been speaking of for months on end on the channel. Obviously, it's annoying that for months and months nothing's happening, but we have these targets to the upside because we know they're all valid since we were holding and ranging above $3.50, our 0.5 Fibonacci and the 200 EMA, the bottom of our uptrend. So if we were ever going to see these price targets, we could have never fallen below this point. And that's what I was suggesting every single Trias update. Now the breakout came, we saw all of that come to fruition. So thank goodness that that's all happened as quick as it has done since the breakout. So now that these targets have been met, we can also clearly see that there's an orange line on the chart that has been tapped. Now, if you've been following along with the Trias updates, make sure, if you're not, to subscribe, like, comment, and share. It really does help the channel grow, and it gets these videos out to more eyes, guys. So it really is appreciated. We're so very close to 7.5k. I think we can hit that before the end of this year as well. Under 100 subs now. So if we now zoom out and look at these golden levels, these orange lines, we can see it's the golden pocket. And if you remember from my past few updates, we were saying that yes, out of this breakout, we do have some targets to the upside, being 580, 640 and 740 over here. However, we also need to zoom out and understand that there are other fib levels at play, much larger ones, more accurate ones. So when $5 is broken, we anticipate $7.70. This is exactly what I was suggesting in my past few updates, but we were using this smaller Fibonacci as confluence. So knowing that once we broke $5, we were heading to $7.72, but it's nice along the way to spot some key levels of resistance that may act as somewhat of a resistance and give a rejection. And you can see over here on the first initial push to the 1272, the whole area over here above this point is resistance. So what you're trying to do is penetrate it and flip it into support, which you see right over there. So going forward right now, I want to see the 1272, $5.86 being held as support if we want to get continuation higher. If we go ahead and lose $5.86, we're going to start a correction back down to $4.50, $5. So yeah, it just might be 86 cents lower or larger than that. However, that's where we would expect it to not go below. If we now zoom out and head over to the golden pocket again, we are still so now we're in the topping out process essentially. Usually when we hit the 1618, the 1272 needs to hold a support. Again, it's not the end of the world if it's lost, but if we want to continue to these next targets between $9.50 and $12.50, eventually getting to $14 as well, what we need to see is a dump, and that needs to hold the 1272 for the continuation high. To be honest, it doesn't need to dump, but we just need to hold the 1272, $5.85. And then as long as that is the case, we will just continue in the immediate short term. But if we could stall this off, this could be prolonged if we lose the 1272 and dump down to $4.50, $5. And this is where I'd anticipate support if we lose $5.85. So for now, $5.85 is the support. prepared you for one level lower as well, 50 cents area of support to a psychological level or psychological area. And so if we never lose the 1272 at 850 at 585, then we will just continue higher to our next technical target. But we can prolong this from happening if we can deviate this from happening in the immediate short term. If we start losing the 1272, coming back down to the $4.50, $5 mark, and then eventually reversing and continuing higher. Please do understand that this $12.50 technical target will remain valid as long as we are above $3.50. So we can see that this is all totally fine, and we're just expecting continuation higher eventually for Trias. So guys, absolutely incredible that we smashed the $7 target. Most of the people missed out because they saw this just doing nothing over the past few months. But us holders, we've caught that whole entire move since the breakout of the $4.50 resistance. We've seen a 60% pump to where we are right now, topping out set at 75% earlier today. So absolutely incredible moves, what we've experienced since Sunday. And there's a lot more to come. Remember, once we break these levels, $14 is next. Holding above the 0.5, $3.50 will allow this $12.50 target to be met. And just like this scenario over the past day or so, we were suggesting that the 1618 target is where you're targeting. However, as we're using larger fibs as well, it's just giving us further confirmations. Yes, this will get met, but as this is very close, it's likely that we just continue to that target, and equally the same as well. We stay above the 0.5, we will continue to there, but as it's super duper close to the next target, it will just continue and maybe then dump, like something like that. So similar to what's going on now. We've pushed through here to tap the next one, and maybe we dump down for the continuation like this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share so we can hit that target goal before the end of this year. If you want me to educate you, teach you everything that I know, how to read the charts exactly as you are seeing right now in these daily updates, reach out to me. I've got a course, an ebook, a mentorship plan, and a Discord community. Use the links down below, and I'll see you over there. Cheers. I've got a whole bunch of educational content, and over here on the website, you can see loads of other people taking action recently. If you want to get educated, simply scroll underneath the video, click take action or Linktree, and click the option that you want to read more about, or private message me on Twitter. Let's start off with the ebook. This is where you can take action on my ebook, teaches the exact strategy. Head over to the membership level if you want to become a Discord channel member, where you have access to 2 weekly group mentorship calls, or if you want to take action on my 6-hour long pre-recorded course, there's an offer here, and you do get Discord chat for 2 months totally free. Here is my beginner one-to-one mentorship plan, which includes 3 hours of my one-to-one help, the course, and 2 months free in the chat. And there are some other plans here for 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help. Use the links down below to private message me on Twitter, or head straight to the website using one of these links to take action. Cheers.